Hey, it's JC1424 once again with NASCAR Thunder 2004. And in this episode of our third season in career mode, we are going to be completing race 10 of 36, the Auto Club 500 at California Speedway. In the last episode, we went to Martinsville, where we finished in 6th place. Came up a little bit short on the top 5. I think Kevin Harvick got it. For a second, I thought it was me, Sterling Marlin, but Kevin Harvick, he overheated his engine with like 1 lap to go and still beat me to the line, which sucked to see. I was just so freaking close to it. We're using Kamikaze Games paint scheme today. I don't know why, I just chose Kamikaze's paint scheme for California. Maybe KG likes California. I think the track is more likable than all the freaking crappy aero packages that we race on it these days. Tony Stewart got his 3rd win of the season whenever we went to Martinsville yesterday. And, I mean, if I don't win this championship, then I'm sure he will get his 4th championship of my career mode. Because he got one before my career mode actually started with 2002, and then he got the previous 2. So he is now 70 points behind us. I doubt he's going to make up, that much of the points and take the lead from me with this race, but this is going to be one of those really tough ones because if I don't have the draft, then it's a very dependent car. I mean, it's really close to being independent, me not needing the draft to be able to hold my own, like lead the race or something like that. But, yeah, let's just try to stay with the lead cars as much as we can. Greg Biffle, Christian Fittipaldi, Jack Sprague, all lap cars, all pissed off at me. It was certainly the dirtiest of Martinsville races that we've ever run in this career. The ones at the beginning, they were dirty too, but I was just getting bumped around because my car was slow. And this one, I was just, I guess, really careless. Jerry Nadeau's been having a bunch of great races in this season, like, what was it, Bristol, and then one that was just a while ago at Martinsville. He's just running in the top 5, top 10 and stuff, and yeah, I just freaking moved him out of the way and killed him to take his position. Trying to hit the other car, whoever it was, Greg Biffle, I think. And, well, I got to Greg Biffle, but Jerry Nadeau's alliance with me after Daytona's finally gone all the way. It's in the negatives and stuff. So let's go to race weekend. We're going to quick select the chassis, engine, and body. The chassis and engine are very worn from Martinsville, all the bumping and banging. But still, the car's not too bad. Got a car rating of 72, mostly because of the fresh body right here. 71 downforce and 66 drafting. So, I mean, body is what's most important with a track like Auto Club, Michigan, or a super speedway. I think we're very capable of getting the pole. We're still going to be using preset 6 for the transmission, which is very dangerous now because I have to get off the throttle a lot before going to the corners whenever I'm in the draft. Once the tires start wearing down, I'm kind of automatically going to be getting off the gas more than usual because of the worn tires, just like that. But yeah, something to watch is that speedometer. Make sure I don't go into the red too much. My setup for this race is negative 0.5 turns of wedge and 23 psi. So, I really shouldn't have to be that concerned about the tires wearing down too much, but this is used equipment, so the tires are probably going to wear down more than they should. So this outlap, just going to try to see if I can get a, well, top 30 just to warm myself up. That's kind of what I'm aiming for on the outlap because we're not up to speed yet. But once we get to the actual hot lap, the fast one, once we're already up to speed, whenever we started, I should be very capable of getting on the pole. Ran some practice sets where I started recording the video, and well, I started on the pole like the very first freaking try. So I mean, now I'm warmed up and run some practice laps here and everything. The sad part is whenever I went to practice this race, oh wow, 21st place in the first lap. I took my pit stop and I came in like 7th place, but whenever I came out, I was 17th, and I finished in 17th in that practice session for this race. So pit crew, don't do that. That would suck. Don't do that to me. Okay, 38.099 for the first lap, so this one should try getting to be like 37.5 seconds. Kind of underdrove turns 3 and 4. I think turn 1, 2 is decent though. I mean, we're already up to speed, and that lap was probably better than the first one nonetheless. So 37.5. Yep, sure enough, got the pole. It's our 2nd pole in a row because we got it in Martinsville too. Buckle up, everybody. This is one of them really long races, 25 laps. Back whenever Auto Club had a 500-mile race instead of a 400 one. Try slowing down Ryan Newman at the start, and Ricky Rudd. Go back up to block Ryan Newman. Ricky Rudd's going low, trying to side draft him so he doesn't get the position. Now I'm making contact with him. That's not good. Trying too hard. Golly, I hate EA Sports. It's fucking garbage, man. Look at that. How? Why? My fucking transmission is just shit no matter how much work I do to it. I'm getting split non-stop. If I don't block anybody, it's going to be way worse than this. Okay, going to make a crossover on Jeff Burton right here. Just getting the draft of Ryan Newman. We're still in the draft of all these guys, so it's nothing too concerning. But I am going to have to let off really early going to turn 1 with how much they're pulling down the straightaway. If you look at that speedometer, Yeah, we're already start redlining like right about here. We'll start getting off just a little bit. We're not going to just get off really early and then not get back on. We'll get back on just so we can maintain the speed that we're trying to get through the corner. Ricky Rudd is just pulling away. Is this going to be a Ricky Rudd win right here? I don't even know if Ricky Rudd's... Ricky Rudd has one race in my career now. Can't say his name right. Just trying to drive and focus and shit, and I can't even say someone's name right. Wow. Yeah, Ricky Rudd, I don't know if he's won a race at all in my career mode, but this certainly might be it. And if you remember the beginning of Season 2, we had like 11, 12 first-time winners just like that. So that could happen this time. And Ricky Rudd is not usually one of those really fast drivers, so I might be able to catch right back up to him and take the lead from him. I'm trying to, and I'm trying a little too hard. Yeah, I don't really have a strap anymore. I gotta get it back. All these damn cars stacking up behind me, holy shit. Oh, there's Dale Earnhardt Jr. Whenever he's behind you, you're not gonna be able to hold him back. Darn car's out turning, even though I braked more than everybody else, didn't I? Okay, we can take Elliott Sadler and try sharing draft with him or something. If he can clear me. I'm trying to stop Dale Earnhardt Jr. right now, though. Come on, man, clear me. Clear me. He won't clear me, so I can't, you know, push him and try gaining time on Ricky Rudd. So I got Dale Earnhardt Jr. I'm getting forced onto the apron right now because the car is oversteering. Well, pack racing. Some great pack racing. Tony Stewart's getting underneath me. Golly, this car is so fucking lacking in horsepower. I'm not really that concerned about my speedometer just because we're going so much slower whenever we stack up behind somebody. Okay, well, Dale Earnhardt Jr. pulled me. No, don't go to the top lane. I can't go up there. I got Elliott Sadler in the way. Come on. Okay, we're closing back in again. We're closing back in. Watching that speedometer. It is getting really close. I can't risk it any more than that. I'm just looking at it like the needle is in the red. I'm like, I can't do that for very long and then I actually break the damn thing. The thing with overheating your engine is like, it can be fixed during the race, like during a pit stop, like 3 seconds. It should take way longer than that. Only slows you down so much whenever you're, you know, just during the race. It can slow you down a little bit. And right now, if it happened, I would finish terrible. But if it happens towards the end of the race, I think I'd be okay with it. Like, overheating my engine. You just smoke coming out the back of my car for like 6 or 7 laps straight. And I've dealt with it before. Okay, we're pushing Dale Earnhardt Jr. We're trying to close that gap on Ricky Rudd. I don't really want to pass him right now, but might be able to catch Ricky Rudd on my own if we let Dale Earnhardt Jr. back by us on the outside over here. My right side tire wore down in 5 laps. Well, it's already been 5 laps. Remember last time we had our California race, it was amazing. And yeah, the laps were going by faster than I was just thinking that they were. Oh God, it's running out of grip on the bottom. So we can't catch Ricky Rudd if I keep having to pass Dale Earnhardt Jr. That's because he's not going fast enough into the turns. It's lap 12. We're about to reach the halfway point. I need to go down pit road. So I'm not going to try undercutting it over overcutting. I'm going to go down pit road right now. Bobby Labonte's also going down. I was going to try letting Bobby Labonte by. I couldn't tell what he was doing. Okay, don't speed in. Don't speed in. Bobby Labonte just drives into me on the outside. Desperate to make that pass. See, that was a bit of a slower pit road entry than his, and it could be slower than Dale Earnhardt Jr. or Ricky Rudd, and we might lose time on them. I just hope that this is an actual fast pit stop. We're also not going to worry about, we're going to be faster on fresher tires, so we're going to have to worry about, you know, redlining and stuff again. Like, I was having to worry about it less and less throughout the end of the first run, and that was all because of the draft and stuff and the worn tires. But, great. Like, I'm probably not even get a top 10 now. I said that it happened during practice. I mean, I didn't see it happen because I was trying to look at a text message on my phone while their pit stop was happening. But there you go, they have that, and that probably just loses me 5 seconds. It's as if I sped into pit road, but in NASCAR Thunder 2002, you speed into pit road and it don't matter, but in this one it would. But yeah, that's why the equivalent is like, it's 5-second speeding penalty because your freaking tire changer can't change the tire. The last driver to take his pit stop is on pit road, and that is the leader right now because he stayed out so long, so that's for sure position we're getting. So we were in 3rd place, and now it looks like we're in 11th, so I lost a total of like, what, 8, 9 positions. We get this spot right here on Elliott Sadler, up to 10th. Seems we have fresher tires than a bunch of these guys that might have like pitted earlier or something. we didn't pit to like lap 12. I think the earliest they were pitting was like lap 10. You got Sterling Marlin, who came off pit road a couple laps after me, so I can tell he's gonna be faster. I mean, it's just 2 laps fresher tires, so he should not be that much faster considering he wasn't that much faster than me to begin with. I don't know, it's confusing. Like, anybody that has, you know, just slightly fresher tires than me is able to just kick my ass like this. So I'm going to be trying to barely hold on to a top 10. Some of the people that pitted early might be up at the front of the field, too, so we could get positions for that. I'm going to try to hold back Sterling Marlin, and I'm not succeeding in that endeavor whatsoever. So now it's time to try working with him to catch Ryan Newman in front of us. Dale Jarrett's trying to pass me on the bottom, too. Sterling Marlin is running the bottom lane. That pisses me off immensely because I can't enter a corner like that. It's NASCAR Heat 3 all over again with this stupid fucking AI entering the corner from the bottom and just making it stick. I don't care how fresh your tires are. They're not much fresher than mine, and that is bullshit. You can't do that. You can't do that. Someone is overheated, and that is Fancy Driver. Okay. But I was in 12th, and now I'm in 11th, so was a Fancy Driver in the front of the field? I swear I would have seen him if they were, though. Like, that doesn't make sense, because I swear I would have seen whatever Fancy Driver was up front if that's the case. It's got to be someone else. I never saw that Fancy Driver up front. It don't matter. I'm still going to fall back to 12th place trying to maintain this 11th place position. Like, I'm so freaking slow right now. I don't have anybody to draft with. And my tires are just a slight bit more worn than Matt Kenseth, so yeah, I'm going to be really over-braking these corners trying to maintain this position. And it don't matter. I can't do it. Can't do it. 2 laps to go, trying to hold back Kenseth and Jeff Gordon. That is a very difficult job. They're so much faster than me because they have my draft. If draft didn't exist, I think they'd still be faster than me by just a little bit. But they also got fresh tires. I'm trying to hold off Jeff Gordon. No. No. I can't do both of them. I can't do either of them. Oh my god. This car sucks and I hate it. It pisses me off. Oh, overbrake the corner. Just overbrake it. I still feel like we're going to lose all 3 of these positions right here on the last lap of the race. All these guys coming up behind us. This car is so fucking bad, even though their tires will be wearing down just the same. And how much later did they pit? If that's the case, then they should have never given this much time on us to begin with. They should have been too far away to ever make these positions up. I mean, my tire changer made a mistake, but still, like, this should not be that possible. Fine, he can arc back down off the corner, and I can't do anything. Rusty Wallace is trying to kill me, and I don't blame him. I've raced him dirty many times in my career mode. Trying to get this spot back on Matt Kenseth if I can. Come on. Like Jared's draft, but the car is just going to go all the way back up the track. And going to finish in 14th place. I'm trying to, you know, move Rusty Wallace out of my way, get that position, but I can't even do that. Fuck this car, man. Just fuck it. Fuck this team, too. Dumb tire changer. Change a tire. And Ricky Rudd DNF'd in this race after leading all those freaking laps. He led the most laps in this race and DNF'd. I mean, I swear he could have won this darn thing. I don't know if he would have won it if he hadn't blown up, but that sucks. I think he was pushing the car too hard for too long or something. And yeah, some other fancy driver, he blew up right after that, and that's what happened. He started in the top 10 somehow. I guess he was probably losing positions during the race because I never saw him. I'm not sure whether we would have gotten a top 5 or not if that mistake had not happened during pit stops, but I can't guarantee that those positions were technically already lost, the ones that we lost in the last few laps of the race, because they decided to pit so much later in the race that they lost a bunch of time, but they were on the fresher tires and they just caught right back up, and that's just how much fresher their tires were. And it was astounding watching them just hold the bottom, entering the corner, off the corner, while I was just sliding up all the freaking time and just out of their way. It was rather miserable. I don't think there was a better way I could have set up the car because I'm on 23 PSI and we got some wedge taken out of it. But next up is Richmond, short track, and we've been actually pretty darn good at short tracks, and Richmond is a tough one, but I think they're all tough, and we should be able to get a top 5 at Richmond. That's what I'm aiming for. We can start on the pole. We could lead this time. So, who won that race? I think it said Tony Stewart won the race. Oh, wait, no. Dale Earnhardt Jr. got it. So that was his 3rd win of the season, I'm pretty sure. And, yeah, we're still the points leader. 16 points over Tony Stewart. So he closed in on my points lead by, like, 54 points, I think that is in total. And Dale Earnhardt Jr. is just 33 points behind me now. Yeah, that race did a lot of damage to me. I kind of saw that coming. I wasn't expecting to go that bad. It could have gone better. It was going to be fine. Except for the fact that the mistake happened during pit stops, and that ruined everything, I suppose. Greg Whitfield's rivalry is down to 60, so now he'll still want to hit me on purpose, but he'll want to hit me less hard, I guess. Christian Fittipaldi, Jack Sprague, their stuff is going away. Earl Hall still hasn't participated since Daytona, so he's stuck there. Dale Jarrett, Ricky Rudd, Sharon drafted some drivers out there. Dale Earnhardt Jr., yeah. I'm just pushing him for so freaking long. He got his up to 42. I don't even know if my alliances after Daytona got that high, 42%. Maybe, maybe not. I don't even remember. We're going to be using Race Day 2016's paint scheme whenever we go to Richmond. I think he might be a Dale Earnhardt Jr. fan. Maybe that's true, maybe not. But Dale Earnhardt Jr. is good at Richmond, so just a guess. I don't know. This paint scheme will look good at night, too, anyways. This is our first night race of the season, isn't it? Okay, so let's go to team management. We've got one race left until the boarding plates come in to increase that engine power. That is really going to come in handy at California. Maybe, maybe not, because I can't run setup 6 at that track anymore, and guarantee that once you add the engine power, I'm going to be redlining even if I left the gas or be in the trap and stuff like that. Prestige for my sponsors is going down because of how badly I finished in that race. That was our worst finish of the season, wasn't it? Damn it. Okay, so let's go ahead and do some work on this equipment. Increase the tire wear by 2%. That is great. Let's go ahead and do that. 2 races, $419,000. I really shouldn't even tell you how much it costs anymore. Like, I don't have a reason to read it anymore. I make so much money with this sponsorship and my performance with this equipment now that I don't even have to be concerned about how much anything costs. Well, maybe shop editions it's a little concerning, but I don't know. So, I'm going to go ahead and overhaul this too. Or now we'll just repair it and I ain't going to do anything if I overhaul it. Yeah, $204,000. And we're not going to start building a new engine until that shop edition comes in after Richmond next week. And, well, there's nothing to do it here because that was just our first time using that body. The condition is down to 98%. 70 downforce, 65 drafting. Downforce is be important whenever we go to Richmond. I almost said drown force. Wow, that's dark, JC. We got some power whenever we go to Richmond. Efficiency don't matter. Chassis. So we got some good grip and some good tire wear. So we have ourselves a pretty darn great car for Richmond. So I'm looking forward to that race. I think we can win that one. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know if our car is that good yet, but maybe, just maybe. Happiness goes down to 80. I think that's what the percentage was whenever we started out the season. So, I mean, after 10 races, if it's at 80 whenever we started there, then I think that's great. We've been doing a great job. I mean, it might have been a bad race, but everything else has been making up for it. And, of course, because we're the points leader and we start on pole, the happiness continues to go up with Outback, of course, 72. I think pretty soon the Outback rating is going to go up higher than the Coca-Cola. I was never expecting that. I thought that Coca-Cola would be easier, but I mean, as we go through the season, because consistency and maintaining positions and qualifying is always easier. It's just making Outback easier than Coca-Cola. But yeah, I don't think we're going to lose either of these sponsors just because it's taken such a long time to get those ratings to go down so much. Well, see you next time. That's that, and episode over.